Ikea has an objective, which is being efficient. They reduce costs from anywhere. They reduce them by optimizing resources. But how do they do it? Optimization. What does it mean? Optimization is the action of making the best or most effective use of a situation or resource. Optimization starts in the beginning, before the product has come to life. It starts in Sweden, where IKEA designers create products creative, trendy, robust, that can be built in a quantity production, and also products easy to assemble. Finally, products have to be easily arranged in a flat pack, which is a very important part of the process. Everything starts on the computer, designing simple products in order to be built fast and also very important, cheap. Once they have the product idea, it goes directly to the building center, which is part 2, building the prototype. In the building center, artisans develop the prototyping, one per line of products. This prototype will go to the test lab, where they check the pressure. They also check how many times a person can sit in there without breaking the chair and impact to shocks. If it passes the test, it goes directly to part 3, production, where the sales center decide which supplier is going to build the product. All the products are built in a quantity production and in split parts, which will be finally assembled by the customer. For this reason, they check that the project manager can assemble the product in a limited time. When the product is finished, it has to be arranged in a flat pack. Let's talk about that for a minute. Flat pack is one of the key for the success of IKEA. It's the key for optimization, key for reducing cost, so it's the key for being efficient. So the objective of the flat pack is to create packaging that can be easily and strategically arranged in order to avoid transporting air inside the tracks. This is a very important fact for IKEA. They spend money in transportation, so they want this transportation to be as much efficient as possible. So they want to deliver their product instead of air, because air gives no money. So as much products we can arrange in a track, less tracks we have to use, so less pollution. And obviously, we can reduce the cost. But how do we do it? Some years ago, workers from IKEA did the packaging with a production of 20 packages per hour. Now they use robots, which have a production of 720 packages per hour. We are now finally in part 4, distribution, which is quite easy because they try to deliver directly to the store. Products produced in Sweden are sent to Aalborg and then they are delivered around the world. But what do they do with all the money they save from transportation costs? They invest it in designing and reducing prices. In this way they can create products which people like because they are trendy and with a low cost. And when this cost goes down, their prices too. and as much cheaper the price is, more people will buy the products, and more profits to reduce the cost. Their own system is a circle to win money. All they do has the aim of being more and more efficient. Ikea is the clear example of efficiency. They are experts on this.
Ikea has one of the most important of its distribution centers in Valls, Tarragona. It manages 3 million of cubic meters each year. Each month there are 1,600 unloaded containers and almost 2,000 trucks leave with the items to the store. On Ikea all the trucks arrive each day at night except from Wednesday, so all the inventory systems they use had to take on account that in order to satisfy all the store's demand. The in-store logistic managers use an inventory replenishment management process developed. It is called minimum-maximum settings to respond to store-level inventory reorder points and reorder products. It consists on the minimum settings, which are the minimum amount of products available before reordering, and the maximum settings, which are the maximum amount of particular product to order at one time. Due to the fact that all Ikea inventory is only stocked at night after opening hours, the logic is based on the number of products that will be sold from the reserve stock of a bin in a single day or 2-day period. The process meets customer demand while minimizing ordering too few or too many products. This strategy also ensures that Ikea has ready inventory to meet customers' demand, lowering the cost of lost sales. With that, managers know what is sold through point-of-sale data and how much inventory comes into the store through direct shipping and from distribution centers through warehouse management system data. From this data, they can forecast sales for the next couple of days and order in the suitable amount of products to meet that demand.
In logistics, pallets are very useful. Ikea has changed the traditional pallet made of wood to new pallets made of carton. These small changes give several benefits, for example, are easier to recycle, flexible, lighter, and allow for more product to be shipped on a lot, less trucks are used, and transportation costs are reduced. Pallets has also reduced Ikea's footprint on the environment, cutting its emissions by 70,000 tons per year. Reverse logistics. The power to reuse products. For example, in Denmark, they have established a useful cooperation where leftover textile material from Ikea stores are given to a local sewing company, and this local company turned into pillows and cushion covers. Then Ikea buy these products to sell again in the store.
Now let's move on to a famous example of an IKEA product specially created to reduce transportation costs, the mug cup. This cup has been redesigned many times in order to maximize the number of cups that could be stored on a pallet. Originally, only 864 cups could fit. However, by redesigning the cup with a rim, such as you would find on a flower pot, 1,280 mugs could fit on the pallet. The changes reduced shipping costs by 60%, and this all comes down to optimization and reduced costs again. The speed at which the cup can pass through the machines forming the cups is optimized, and the cost to produce the mug reduced significantly, while creating more value for the customers.
Lay your cash down and put your trust in the land where the furniture folds to a much smaller size. Really, the bookcase says hello, so does the table.